Right now, I am using the iRig Pre. It costs $49.99 Canadian at Long and McQuaid. I I actually own this one myself, but I'm not really the biggest fan. The connection is really great. The sound quality is really great. It catches your voice and just your voice. It really is good at clearing out the background noise. The gain is really helpful. It helps you be able to control yourself and your levels. Handling it is a hassle though because there are so many cords to deal with. It has the iRig, and then you have to have a long cord, and then you have to have the microphone, and then you have to have your headphones plugged in. It's a lot to handle, and it's heavy and it's awkward. It is really cheap. However, you also then have to go out and buy all of those other pieces that I just mentioned. Right now, I am using the Varicorder XLR. It is $70 American at the XLR website. This is one of the more expensive ones, but has a lot of problems with it, so its price isn't really that justified. The connection is really good. The sound quality is good, but it has its problems with its sound quality. It doesn't do a very good job blocking out the background noise, and you have to get it very close to your mouth to be able to hear the noise properly. It's really convenient to use. The cable is very short and it's lightweight and it's super easy for handling. Its convenience is a big pro for it. However, having to use it so close to your mouth is kind of a con. Right now, I'm using the iRig mic. It's $79.99 at Long and McQuaid. It is one of the more expensive mics. It's actually a really great mic, but it does have its problems, so I'm not 100% sure if it's justified on that price. It's really hard to connect to your cell phone. I have a case on my phone, and the cord wouldn't fully plug in because it's a very clunky base. So that takes up a lot of time when you're trying to interview somebody, and it's very inconvenient. It's very lightweight, and I really like that about it. It's convenient to use in that aspect. The sound quality is great. I think it's a lot better than the iRig Pre, actually, which I really like the sound quality on the iRig Pre. The volumes are professional quality if you ask me, but the buttons are hard to use on the mic itself. They aren't labeled very well, and it makes it really confusing to know what your intake levels are, or if your mic is on or off, or what's going on there. Okay, now I am using the Sescom, which is $42.69 Canadian from B&H Photo Video Pro Audio, which is a website I found on Google. I really hate everything about this microphone. It's geared towards Mac products. It's compatible with iPads, iPhones, and iPods, which if you have an Android, you have to go out and buy a whole new phone just to use this, sorry. It has a very short cord. You practically have to have your phone on top of your interviewee's face just to reach it. It's ridiculously short. So you're gonna have to buy a longer cable, which is gonna cost you extra money. The connection is horrible. I don't know if you can even hear what I'm saying right now. The sound quality is basically inaudible, showing why the cord is so cheap. It only has one positive thing about it, and it's the fact that it's lightweight, which is because the cord is so short, which isn't even a good thing. Also, I hate how clunky the part that you plug into your phone is. I literally had to take the case off of my phone just to use this, which is super dangerous because I drop my phone all the time. So that's what's going on with this mic. The final microphone that I'm using is the Rode Smart Lav. It is $109.99 from Henry's. The sound quality on this thing is surprisingly great. I thought that you would pick up a ton of noise in the background and that I wouldn't be able to be heard very well because it's so far from my mouth, but it actually works out really well. I love how easy this mic is to use. You can do whatever you want with your hands. It's aesthetically pleasing. I like it. It's a lot better than having a big clunky mic to have to use. The only con that I have with this microphone is that you can't plug your headphones into it to test out the levels, but I'm willing to give up my headphones for this mic because it is great. It's easy to tell why it's so expensive, why it's the most expensive mic on this list, because it is so great to use. And yeah, that's my evaluation of this guy. My final evaluation of everything. My favorite mic was the iRig mic. It was lightweight, it was convenient, it had great quality for the price that it is. If I was willing to spend a bit more money, it would definitely be on this.
I learned that the mic that I have currently isn't the best that I could get. I'm kind of disappointed because this one is amazing. I love it so much. I'm able to use my hands when I'm interviewing, and it would be a lot of fun. But I did learn that things like this, even though they're fun and I like them a lot, doesn't work in an interview situation. So I'm kind of happy with the XLR that I have.